Well, now that we got the base frame done, it's time to paint some of this up. Now, this is going to be a multi-step process for us, or for me, I should say. Well, my daughter's going to be doing some too. So we got some Gundam paints and some paint, some model paints to do our design, and we'll get her rolling. Got a couple toys I'm going to be throwing on there. I got some ideas of how to make this pretty cool. Yeah, so this is I'll cut back once I get something done. You know, I'm going to have to mask all this off and decide what colors I'm doing. So don't expect anything too quick, but as I got progress, I will show you what I'm doing. So first thing I got to do is get my base coats on and all that. So I'll be taking this thing back apart and figuring that out. So yeah, not sure if you figured out what I'm doing yet, but we got a driver if you're Euro on that side, but she's going on the other side a little bit. Anyways, yeah, I hope you dig it. Got lots of good ideas, and hopefully we're gonna call this one the Badger, right? You'll understand why later on. So yeah, I dig it. So I'll be right back with whatever step I'm on. I'll figure that out. All right, we're back. I got my paints in. We already mentioned that, but I got the stuff masked. I need masked, and I got 2 piles of the 2 colors I got to paint them. So I'm gonna rough them up and give them a quick paint job, and then I'll be back and see where we got. And then it'll be detail work. That's what I got my Gundam paints for. That's all the detail work and stuff. So, and then I got those paints too. So yeah, we'll see where we go. I hope you guys are digging so far. We'll see where it takes us.
Oh, here's our first coat of, or about 2 coats in on the blue parts. And I did a light coat on that on purpose. I wanted to look worn, so I made sure the cracks and all. I didn't even clean it on purpose. I left the dust in there so it wouldn't collect in the corners and whatnot. So, and then done a light coat on this so far. So far so good. Taking my time. I'll let that dry and then I'll move it and paint again. So, in between running, 2 for 1. Now that one I gotta tape, I gotta mask it. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it. I don't know, I'll figure something out. But I'll be back in a little bit. Next coat.
Oh, we got the first coat done. It's pretty shiny. I'm gonna get rid of the shine though. So got some two-tone going. Still haven't said what I'm doing yet. So some of this is masked. I left some of the pieces standard. I'm really happy how this one turned out. I didn't want it to look totally colored in. It's masked too. I'm gonna have to start doing the fine paint, you know, maybe some diamond plate color in. I still gotta mask this off and paint it, but I was trying to think about, before I did that, I wanted to figure out how to mount this on there, and I actually got it figured out. So that's the next part. So yeah, let me take these off while we're sitting here. This is another, I'm all about the 80s things, so I'm retro all day long, man. So I raised my kid as an 80s kid too, so she's awesome. Anyways, well, I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody do the Zartan things. Oh, I just said what it was. So this is going to be obviously this is the Arena twins from the Red Knots. So this is going to be a Dreadnought themed rig, much like the Water Moccasin or any other rigs. They have a lot of blue and red and green and all kinds of other stuff like that. So, and they repurpose a lot of the, you know, They're scavengers. They're swamp people. So, these are Tan's chameleons. So, I don't know. I just got a lot of those left. Those were the ones that didn't go to a garage sale or whatever the heck else you do when you're growing up. Got the whole red nut crew, so I figured, why not, right? Looking pretty good. Alright, getting rid of the tape. This center console, I was able to save the old sticker. Again, they repurposed a lot of the G.I. Joe equipment, so this is a G.I. Joe cannon, so it kind of works, you know. It's awful that I know that stuff. I just remember from when I was a kid. I'll let this sit overnight before I start putting the next coat and the next mask. That's all I need to do is pull the paint up on it. So it's going to be this is step 1 of the paint. And I don't know if this is going to turn out all right. This is the first painting I've done like this since I was a teenager. You know, I used to get those snap to fit $1.99 P38 Tigers. I must have gotten 20 of them growing up. I paint them. That and the P51, and you know, so. But this will go back on here like that, and then this snaps back in here. So you get the idea. Two-toning it, just like they would have done. So I got a little more mask to take off on this. I'm gonna try some techniques that I watched from 419 and from Adventure Time, just with painting it on and then rubbing it off, try and blend some colors in. Same with this part, just try some techniques, things that I learned. Yeah, shouldn't have put that back on. Anyways, so yeah, this plate can go back on here. Kind of dig that. I will paint the insides of those. So it's like the piece wasn't on there when I painted it. Or they added it later. I dig it. That turned out alright. I have one bad spot there, so I might try and sand it once it's done, but I kind of don't mind. Oh, and I'm not even sure I'm using the windows. What do you think, Mad Max style? Cut a window out? I don't know. You let me know what you think. I'm going to start detailing a little off screen, and I'll come back for the next one, but this is the first coat, you know, where we're going. Hope you enjoyed. Just a little status update. This is did a little more detail work on it. Just kind of doing one part at a time, slowly going through them. Figure I just film as I'm going. That way I have something at the end to figure it out. So all I'm doing is like dabbing and smearing. So some of it I'm letting thicker. Some of it, like, I want it to look kind of worn, so I'll put some black on it after that. And that turned out pretty good. Highlighting some of using the silver and just smearing it here and there and putting it on the edges. Makes it look like the weathering they used to do on the He-Man. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back when I get a little more done. Alright, so there's where we're at now. It's looking pretty good. I gotta paint the back. So that's my thought on the front. You know, you cut a hole like 18 would have done. I don't know, I haven't decided for sure now or not I want to do that. Gotta weather the box. I gotta continue doing some more of that. So I was able to use one of my, I gotta mold it a little bit, but you get the idea. I'm probably going to use an actual plumbing piece, but I was just experimenting with this. It's going to work. It's going to work. It won't be bad at all. You can actually put a washer and make it move and articulate it. I wanted to, but she'll be doing good in there. She'll be the driver. Anyways, be back when I get a little more done. Hope you're digging.